Greetings of the day. I, Chavi Gupta, welcome you all in today's session. In the previous session, I have given you some questions to make some chemical formulas. Now, I discuss the answer first, and we will move forward. The first is sodium oxide. Now you know sodium is your Na. Atomic number is 11. And electronic configuration is KLM, that is 2, 8 and 1. So Na will lose one electron and it will have a valence electron as 1. So the valency will be, this is the valency, that is plus 1. Now oxide is your oxygen and it has an atomic number of 6. Electronic configuration will be 2 and atomic number is 8 and electronic configuration is 2 and 6. So it will gain 2 electron to complete its octet, so it will become minus 2. So we have seen that sodium has an valency of plus 1 and oxygen has a valency of minus 2. So we will make the formula sodium 1 and oxygen 2. I told you yesterday that we won't write the plus and minus sign over here. Now next is we will cross multiply the valencies and it will become Na2O. So this is the formula for sodium oxide. I hope this is clear. Now the next question is sodium chloride. Now what is sodium chloride? You know sodium has a valency of 1, right? Sodium atomic number 11, KLM, that is 2, 8, 1. So valency will be plus 1. And chlorine, the symbol is Cl, atomic number is 17 and 2, 8, 7. So it will take 1 electron to complete its octet, so it will become minus 1. So sodium has a valency of plus 1 and chlorine has a valency of minus 1. So the formula will be Na plus 1 and Cl minus 1, right? You will exchange the valencies. Sorry, just a minute. Sodium Na and Cl 1, exchange the valencies, you will get Na1 Cl 1. I told you that whether to write 1 or not is not a big deal. So what we get is NaCl. So this is the formula for NaCl, that is sodium chloride. So the next question is calcium chloride. Now calcium atomic number is 20. Electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 8, that is 18. So N will have 2 electron, that means it will lose 2 electron to complete its octet. So valency of calcium will be plus 2. Now chloride is basically a chlorine, atomic number is 17, 2, 8, 7. It will gain 1 electron to complete its M shell, so its valency will be minus 1. This is for calcium and this is for chlorine. Now see, calcium has a valency of 2 and chlorine has a valency of 1. Now cross change. Now calcium will become Ca1. Just a minute. Calcium will become Ca1 and Cl2. So it will become CaCl2. This is the formula for calcium chloride. Now next we have potassium oxide. Now potassium has a symbol of K, atomic number is 19 and electronic configuration will be 2, 8, 8, that is 8 plus 8 16 and 2 is 18. So 1 is left, that is 1 over here. So it will lose 1 electron, so it will have plus 1. Now next is oxide is oxygen, atomic number is 8, 2 and 6. So it will gain 2 electron to complete its L shell. So it will become minus 2. So potassium has a valency of plus 1 and oxygen has a valency of minus 2. Now see, potassium is K2 and oxygen is 2. Now sorry, K1. This is potassium is 1. Fine. Now it will cross interchange their valencies, then it will become K2O1. You write 1 or not over here is not a big deal, so we will get K2O. So this is the formula for potassium oxide. I hope this is clear to you. Now our main topic starts, that is chemical reactions. So our main topic is chemical reactions. Now, before beginning our chemical reactions, you should know how the reaction would take place. आपको पता चाहिए कि कौन किसको किसके साथ रिएक्ट करेगा. For that we have reactivity series. Reactivity series indicates, just a minute. So reactivity series indicates that who is more powerful and who is least powerful. When you are comparing two students, suppose one is very much fatty and one is very much thin. So what will happen? The fatty one will remove the thin one. जो आपका thinner बच्चा है, जो पतला small पतला बच्चा है, वो उसको remove कर देगा, वो हटा देगा उसको. That means the fatty one was more reactive, more powerful, so it can remove the least powerful person, that is the thin one. So it is the same concept for reactivity series, that it indicates which is more powerful and who will take the part in reactions. Now see the reactivity series. Just a minute. So this is your reactivity series. First is potassium. First this one is your potassium, then sodium, then lithium, then calcium, then magnesium, then aluminium, then zinc, then iron, then lead, then hydrogen, then copper, then silver, then gold, and then platinum. Now the topmost, that is potassium, sodium, are most reactive and platinum is least reactive. So the arrow is indicating from bottom to top. That means it is going from bottom to top, from least reactive to most reactive. Now you have to learn this series. We have a short trick, that first is potassium, so we have please, sodium, then send, then lions for lithium, calcium for cats, monkeys for magnesium, and for aluminium, zebras for zinc, into for iron, lovely for lead, hot for hydrogen, countries for copper, signed for silver, general for gold, and penguin for platinum. Fine. So I'll read the series. Please send lions, cats, monkeys, and zebras into lovely hot countries, signed general penguin. That means the first symbol indicates the element's name over here. Now see, please for potassium, send for sodium, lions for lithium, cats for calcium, monkeys for magnesium, and for aluminium, zebras for zinc, into for iron, lovely for lead, hot for hydrogen, countries for copper, signed for silver, general for gold, and penguin for platinum. Please remember this series. Now we will move our topic. I'll just read once more. Please send lions, cats, monkeys, and zebras into lovely hot countries, signed general penguin. Now let's see our topic, that is chemical reactions. हमने reactivity series देख ली, so we will see our topic, that is chemical reactions. We have types of chemical reactions. The first type is displacement reaction. So what is a displacement reaction? Displacement reaction means you are displacing someone. आप किसी को हटा रहे हैं. You are removing someone. Like I have told you earlier that fatty boy pushes the thin boy. Fine. So when the fatty boy is pushing the thin boy, that means this fatty boy is taking the place of thin boy. Now, can the reverse be true, that the thin boy can remove the fatty boy? No. That means a more reactive person can displace the least reactive person. Displace means you are removing from the place. आप किसी को उसकी place से remove कर रहे हैं. So this is known as a displacement reaction. Now see, for example, I'll say A plus B gives you, just a minute, we will start with the reaction only, iron plus copper sulfate. Fine. Here the iron is more reactive than the copper sulfate. Fine. That means copper is least reactive than iron. This is least reactive and this is most reactive according to this reaction only. Now, so when it is most reactive, it can displace the copper from the solution. Copper को copper sulfate में से remove करेगा. So what will happen, that you will see that iron sulfate will form plus copper. That means iron has taken the place of copper and becomes iron sulfate, leaving the copper alone. Fine. So it is known as displacement reaction, when the most reactive element can displace the least reactive element. So it is known as displacement reaction. Now see another example. Say this is your aluminium sulfate, Al2SO4 thrice, plus silver. Now we know that silver will come at the bottom of the reactivity series, so it cannot, means silver cannot displace aluminium from the aluminium sulfate. So here no reaction will take place. Okay, this is known as displacement reaction. Now see another example. Say magnesium, this is a magnesium sulfate plus aluminium. Now here we have the same, so it will form magnesium sulfate MgSO4 plus aluminium. Okay, now see MgSO4 plus aluminium. According to reactivity series, we have learned, please send cats, monkeys, and that means and is your aluminium and monkeys are your magnesium. That indicates magnesium is more reactive than aluminium. Okay, so when magnesium is more reactive than aluminium, here also aluminium cannot displace magnesium from its solution. So here will also no reaction will take place. But now see another example. Say ZnSO4 zinc sulfate plus aluminium. Now what you will see is aluminium is more reactive than zinc sulfate. If you see the reactivity series, that is, please send cats, monkeys, and zebras. Fine. So and is coming before the zebras, so that means aluminium is more reactive than zinc. So here the aluminium can displace the zinc from its solution. So it will form aluminium sulfate, that is Al2SO4 thrice plus zinc. So zinc is left alone here and aluminium has taken the place of zinc sulfate and becoming aluminium sulfate. You must be wondering now that how this 2 and 3 have come. 3 is the valency of aluminium. Now, your work is that you have studied in class 9 that some formulas, that is your sulfate, nitrate, phosphate, phosphide. So please try to make formulas with this. That is, please consult your class 9th book. First is, that is, make the formulas for sodium sulfate, potassium nitrate, and lead oxide. One more, say calcium carbonate. The method will remain same how to make the chemical formula, but for this you know this is carbonate, sulfate, sulfide, nitrate, nitrite. You have to learn these valencies. आपको इनकी valencies learn करनी पड़ेंगी and this is from a class 9th book. Please refer your class 9th book for the valencies of these compounds. On a particular page number you have a table regarding phosphate, phosphide and sulfate, sulfide, which contains some valencies over there. So please try to remember and try to make more formulas with that, and most importantly this also. That's all for today. Thank you.